Alright y'all, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, we've been working on stocking this pond. That's a cattle pond. We're turning into a fishing pond. The first video we put out, guys, we had a stock structure in it. Our last video, we were stocking it with mosquito fish. You see from the title and thumbnail today, we are stocking it with bluegill. We're gonna be hitting two different locations. First one we do pretty good, but the second one's even better, and the pond is completely stocked right now, guys. So let's roll into those clips. All right, y'all, we just arrived at our first location. It's a pretty decent sized pond, but where we're gonna be targeting our bluegill is right in this shallow area right here, right by this bench. And guys, you'll see how we're gonna catch these fish. I grew up at this pond and I know it very well. We should be leaving here with a handful of bluegill. And then we're gonna be going to another location to get some megas, which I door knocked today, got permission back, and you guys will see more of that pond here in a little bit. Before we get into this video, I'm gonna show you guys what we're gonna be using today and the sponsor of this video, and that is PC Fun. Now, this rod right here is a Carbon R1. You guys have seen it in multiple videos. This rod can be used for anything, guys. Catfish, bluegill, bass, striper. We've caught a lot of different species on it. In our last video, we actually caught a freshwater drum that was like 6-7 pounds. So I love this rod a lot. It's fully carbon fiber, super lightweight, and I'll brag. I can sit here and talk about it all day, but you guys are about to see it in action. As far as what we have paired up on it, this is the Carbon X. I have this reel in multiple different sizes, up to 1,000 to 4,000. This right here is just 1,000 size, so it's more of that ultra light fishing that we're gonna be doing today. Once again, super light reel, 11 ball bearings, and my favorite part, very loud drag. So you're gonna hear this thing screaming today. This is just two of many on PC Fun's website. So if you guys are interested in any of their products, go check them out. They have everything from saltwater catfish rods, little ultralight rods like this, and reels. You can use my code PR18 for 18% off. If you guys are interested in saving some money, go check them out. With that being said, guys, let's talk strategy. Let's start filling up this cooler. The ticket here is white bread. White bread in all the spots we're going to today. It sticks the best to the hook. And bluegill are just attracted to it. I used to come down here every single day in my my middle school days, and this is all I fed this fish. And then it kind of became the talk of the town in this neighborhood, and these fish have literally been bred to eat bread. Our cooler's already loaded up with water. We're gonna be using the same little minnow bucket that we were using in the other video to kind of transport. Probably every like 5 to 6 bluegill, we'll take them back to the truck. Our goal here is like 20, and then I'm really counting on the other pond. Haven't fished it in a long time, but there used to be some freaking slabs in there. If we can get like 10 or 15 of those, we're gonna be in good shape. Let's switch you guys to the GoPro and let me show you how aggressive these fish are. I'm looking at about 40 of them right here. I'm gonna demonstrate for y'all. Watch that. There you go. There's just tons of them. Get them nice and fired up, and then we're going in. Go ahead and get this bucket filled up, because we're gonna need it pretty quick. Bucket's filled. On the Carbon X, we have 6-pound tests, just this tiny little bluegill hook. No weight, no bobber. It is not needed for these fish right here. Let's go ahead and sling out our first cast. Watch how fast this happens. Got him. That didn't take long at all. So this is about the average bluegill in here. It's a good size one too. These are not hybrids at all. These are straight bluegill. Number one going in. There is some bigger ones in here, but that's probably gonna be about the average size. Got him. I cannot wait to show you guys the plans for the pond that we're stocking these guys in, as far as, you know, the feed they're going to be on. I mean, I think we'll double the size of these fish now. It's good for ponds like this too to come in here and kind of take a couple of these guys out, because there's an infestation of them in here. There's another. It's a better one, but the same size. All yellow bellies. Number 3. I'm gonna catch like 4 more, and then we'll go put these in the cooler. Look at how many dang turtles were in this pond. So we're moving, they're getting too bad over there. I see some more bluegill right here, so let's load up on them. Probably 5 of those are over 5.5 inches. Not bad. Let's do another bucket full, and then we're gonna go, depending on how they are, either go release them and hit the other pond, and we're gonna hit it all at once. We got fresh bait. They seem to be pretty fired up over here. Not the biggest, but hopefully that's what the other pond's gonna do for us. Let's just try to get numbers here. Get this filled back up. All right, who's hungry?
All right, other bluegills are doing good. Let's dump these in the net. Count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did we get the same number or 9? Some good ones though.
What I'm probably gonna do, guys, is go ahead and bring these to the pond because I got one in there. It's got kind of a cloudy eye, but ain't doing the best. And as soon as one fish actually dies, ammonia will get released into the water. And maybe not right away, but you don't want dead fish sitting with a bunch of live fish. So let's just go ahead and relocate these to their new home. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some more fresh water though, just to help with that transferring of the fish. And we will touch base once we get to the old farm pond. All right, we just made it to the old farm pond. How they doing? All right, we got no floaters. That's a good sign, guys. Let's go ahead and grab, like we did yesterday, our bucket of water. Let's get these fish acclimated to the farm pond's water. It only takes about 15 minutes. That's about good right there.
Because it's a little bit hotter out today, I'm actually going to release these fish on the dam side by the rock structures. If you guys missed that video when we came in here and put all the structure in, I want them to be able to go down a little bit deeper water, and then they'll kind of acclimate throughout the pond and do their thing over time. So let's go ahead and get them loaded up in the net, and let's go release these bluegill.
All right, all in one go. We're gonna try to see if we can get all of them. That'll be a little challenging. It's not all of them, but I want to stress these guys out. We'll come back. Go ahead and get them in. There they go. Swimming off strong. That's the one that was struggling, but oh, he turned over. He's good. Don't know how many were in there, but they're in the pond now. There's only a couple left in here, maybe 5 or 6. That's some big ones. 2, 3, 4. And that's it, guys. Yeah, 4. There's some pretty ones in here, though.
All right, here we go with the rest.
Really nice bluegill. See you, buddy. There's that pretty one. See you later.
All right, y'all, we are at the next location. This pond used to have some of the biggest grass carp and some of the prettiest and largest bluegill I could ever find throughout my town. We're on the dam side this evening. This is where I got permission to come back in here. So what used to get this place fired up is just chum a ton of bread and just kind of see what happens. So we're just gonna do exactly that. Let's hope we can get some bluegill coming up. The cooler's already full. We have our other bucket right here ready to rock and roll. Let's see if we can catch the old orange belly. That's what I used to call them. They just had the brightest orange bellies. Guys, these bluegill were like 1.5 pounds. They're huge, freaking huge. So let's get some bread out.
All right, bluegill. Man, I hope they're still in here. The pond still looks pretty good. That side down there, not the best. But the neighbors, they have a dock, and that's where we used to really catch the heck out of them. But as long as we can get a couple kind of feeding on the banks over here, there's a good chance we'll get them to kind of fire back up. I thought I just saw a small little wake. Oh yeah, this one right here. Oh, we're in business. We're in freaking business. Let's see what happens. How big, I don't know, but we're about to find out. Here's one. Oh, little guy. I'm gonna throw him back. He's flopping back in just to kind of get an idea if there is any of those big ones still in here, because we caught a bunch of those, and either way we'll load them up. If that's all we're catching, we'll definitely keep them. And I remember seeing some freaking huge ones in here. There's one. That's a little bigger. Yeah, we'll take them.
Not a huge one, but they're just good genetic bluegill, so we're gonna keep them.
Kind of seeing some big ones down there, but they're all kind of mixed in. That feels like a better one. Good up here. There's a orange belly. He's not a big one, but they're in here, guys. We're just gonna have to sort through them. We definitely want these jeans in the pond. I think with time we're gonna get it. We're gonna get a couple giants. Oh yeah, there's a carp out there.
It's a big one too. Man, if I think he would make it, I'd take him. We could catch this fish so easy too. There's one. Old red belly. Get him up here. Look how dark this one is. Let's look at how pretty those fish are. Yeah, they're just some of the healthiest I've seen around here. The right protein, I know for sure we can get these fish to go freaking 1.5 pounds. Good grief, that carp's like 20 pounds, dude. He is freaking huge. There we go. What do we got? I think that dock's really where they were at, but like I said, guys, these are still all really good fish. So everyone we're gonna catch from this point, we are gonna keep. God, dude, that carp is so enticing to catch. If you guys want to see us transport a carp, you let me know, because I do have a cooler that could do it. I mean, there's a way to do it. It's just they're very gentle giants. If you even knock off of a scale off of a carp, it puts them in shock. And they'll go belly up, unfortunately. That's why they're one of the hardest fish to move. There's one. That's a big one. Look how fat this fish is. Good grief. That's why we want these fish right there, guys. Look at the gut on that fish. We won't film putting them in, guys, like with the big camera, but I just want to get these in the cooler because I think we can get a lot of good ones out of this pond. I just want to move quick. Look at those bluegills. Get some oxygen going for them. Oxygen's rolling. Let's loop back. There's a nice bluegill. Oh yeah. Stuck in fishing line. No! I got a mess. Let's go ahead and get him unhooked. There's a red belly. Red and purple. I mean, just look at how pretty that fish is. I've always told myself if I was gonna grow a bluegill to hit that 1.5 to 2 pound mark, it was going to be out of this pond. Got him. Get up here. Big red belly. I'll take that all day. Get up here. Look at the size of that one. Don't get me wrong, guys. These are big bluegill. He used to be bigger. I really wonder if it's just where I'm at on the dam. I think 2 more huge red ones and we're out of here. Kind of getting to that limit where I don't want to stress the fish out too much during transport. Just got to pick out the right one. Like that one right there would be lovely. Come here. There's a nice one. Get up here. That's a pretty fish. We'll end on that one for sure. Solid bluegill right there. Just needs a little bit of protein. All right, we got a good mess of them. Got some decent sized ones. Like I said, guys, there used to be some really big ones, and you can still tell the genetics are still here. Maybe just the wrong spot, but we got permission to come here and we succeeded. We were leaving with a bunch of really good breed bluegills, and I kind of know the way these fish look compared to the ones that we caught earlier. So when we start this high protein feed, trust me, we're gonna see the difference between the ones we caught in this pond and the ones we got in the other one. Not saying the other ones can't grow big, but these have the genetics to go much bigger than the others. So let's get them to the pond safe and let's stock them in. Here we go. We got some slabs. We got some really good bluegill in here. Jumper. Got a mess of them, guys. Let's hit the farm. All right, we just arrived and I'm seeing no floaters. That's always a good sign. That's why we acclimate the fish, guys. We got to make sure that our water conditions are good from what their water conditions were. So once again, let's grab our bucket. Let's scoop about half of it, maybe a couple of gallons or so, and we're gonna give it 15 minutes before we throw them back in the pond. I just checked on those guys, they're doing good. All right, let's see if we can get these guys all in one scoop. It ain't gonna happen, but we got a lot of them. Guys, look at those bluegills. Good grief. Man, that's a freaking net full. I don't even know how many we got though. Cool down a little bit, so we're gonna let these guys go right in front of one of these structures that we installed. There they go. See ya. Looking good, looking good. Let's go ahead and grab the last couple. 6 more, 6 really good ones. There's still some in there too. See you later. Got 1 more. See you, buddy. Oh, we put a freaking hurting on them today. We probably have about 35, 40 bluegill that we introduced, but they're all
all really good genetics. Even the first pond we went to, guys, it wasn't like the last one, but I have caught some pretty big ones in there too. And what we're gonna feed these fish is obviously gonna change their diet a lot, and no matter what kind of genetics you kind of stock in here, we're still gonna get them as big as they're gonna grow. Some of you guys guess bluegill in the comments, but will you guess the next fish that we're honestly catching tomorrow and we're gonna stock in here? So there's gonna be one more episode of the fish that we're stocking in this pond. After that is some of the accessories we're adding to this pond. And overall, we're just gonna maintain it and watch this place come alive. If you guys enjoyed the video and you're looking forward to the next one, leave in the comments down below. I appreciate you guys watching. Until next time.